Okay, guys, everybody in? You ready for the test drive? Everybody buckle up. Everybody buckled in? Okay. So, what's nice about the 2022 Taos is it came to North America last summer and has taken the small SUV market by storm. It's the most fuel efficient small SUV on the market, with over 37 miles a gallon on the highway out of an SUV. Plenty of room for 5 people, a lot of extra cargo space. It's available in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, and it's a generation builder. We have seen customers in their 25 somethings, 35, 55, 65 somethings all buying the Taos for its roominess, for its fun to drive, and for especially its fuel efficiency. Our nearest competitor is about 6 miles per gallon highway estimated behind us. So it's an excellent vehicle for us with a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Just regular fuel. Once again, Volkswagen no longer use the premium fuel, so we've lowered the cost of ownership. Do me a favor, go ahead and pull that handle up on the corner. Nice, huh? So if you needed to have a special handle grip, you got one on over all 3 doors. Once again, Volkswagen's legendary safety. Also, this vehicle chosen by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety with a top Safety Plus pick, the highest honors you can get from the government. Now, if you notice too, you have a great sound system. I'm not going to put it on too loud, just slightly a little bit so you can hear. Touchscreen radio, Bluetooth, satellite radio. Everything that you could possibly think that you might need is going to be right here on this car frame. You can also stream your music wirelessly. Okay, we're going to turn it down a little bit. Now what's nice too is all the 4 vents, if you notice, how's it feel right here? It feels nice, doesn't it? Because we have 2 vents up high and 2 vents down low. So there is no reason why you can't get the air right where you want it any longer on your body while you're driving or sitting up in the front. Now another nice feature of the Volkswagen standard is the digital cockpit. The center console is all digital. Amazing for driving at night. No glare, no bad things like that. Now this is the SEL Premium, so we do have our big panoramic sunroof. We do also have the HomeLink system for garage door and gate openers for your safety and your security. And once again, all Volkswagens come with 5 years, not 6 months or 1 year like everybody else, but Volkswagen 5 years of complimentary roadside assistance. Kind of like what OnStar does in case you had a flat tire or a dead battery. Kind of like what AAA does, run out of fuel, lock your keys in the car. However, Volkswagen's roadside assistance is all of North America. So from Puebla to Canada, we are there if you ever need us. Did you notice how the engine just kind of kicked back on again? Once again, for our customers who don't want it, you can shut it off or you can leave it on, which means when it's leaving it on, you get to save a little bit of fuel, nice bonus, and you get to help do your part to save the planet. Because when we're at a stoplight or at a place where you have the brake on, but you're not moving, you are now in EV mode. Just like an electric vehicle, everything's on, but no motor. No motor, no catalytic converter, no emissions. Volkswagen's #1 vow is to anyone in a Volkswagen. Now, I know you're sitting right here, so you really can't see, but look how big those oversized side mirrors are. Now, Volkswagen also has a few other semi-autonomous features. It's not a fully autonomous vehicle. It doesn't drive itself, but it does have a lot of safety measures, and you could use those or turn them off. It's up to you. But you have the autonomous braking to protect you in the event that somebody were to cut you off on the highway before you even take your foot off the accelerator. The vehicle's already slowing down for you to give you more time to brake, and if you don't, it will. And you also have, what's really nice is the rear alert. If you're backing up out of your driveway and somebody in a car comes flying down the street, if you don't see them, the car is going to tell you, and also, if it needs to, it'll stop for you, so that way you don't get hit by the other driver. What do you think about the space? You got a lot of headroom there, don't you? Not bad for what we call a compact SUV. Now, one of the really nice features too is the Tiptronic transmission. I can go manual mode and take advantage of the 7-speed automatic transmission when I'm driving in windy mountain roads, which you're going to experience when we want to test drive. You also have the drive, just your simple set it and forget it. And then you also have your sport mode, which is going to kind of change the dynamics of the transmission, give you a quicker shift point. It's not going to give you more horsepower, it's not going to give you more torque, but it's going to change the shift point. So maybe getting up on the highway, maybe passing a vehicle, going up a steep hill all of a sudden, you have a little bit more responsiveness to keep your vehicle moving or to get your vehicle moving. How do you like the loud ticker on the turn signal? How many times you've been behind somebody on the highway and an hour later they're still in front of you with the same turn signal on? Volkswagen wants to make sure that it's easy for you to drive the car and know what's going on in and around your car at all times, and not create anxiety for the guy behind you. Now, if you notice too, you've got the infinity mirror. Now, this is the SE trim, so the SEL. So the SEL's got to have a few more features, but you also have what I call the infinity mirror, kind of like those pools where on commercials the water just kind of goes off. So it's kind of nice. If you stare at the mirror long enough, it's going to just blend in right into the windshield. You also have the auto dimmer. So that way, if you're driving at night, you don't have to worry about the high beams from trucks or things like that blinding you while you're trying to drive. You also have the childproof door locks. Now, Volkswagen's door locks are kind of unique because they're mechanical like everybody else's, but they are recessed inside the door jamb. They're not a switch where somebody can accidentally turn it on or turn it off, where children can actually play with it. It's inside, so once you enable it or disable it, it stays enabled.